Hello and thank you for tuning in to Arizona Royalty Salon's YouTube channel. Today we will be doing lock retwist and then styling them into 2-strand twist. Right here you see me brushing his hair with a bristle brush. This helps with hair growth. It stimulates the hair follicles like a hands-on scalp massage. This stimulation causes more blood flow to the scalp, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your follicles, which help your hair grow faster. And here is the before and how we started photo. And now we're going to go into me washing, and you see I am using lots of soap, lots of strength, because you really want to get in there and make sure those locks are getting clean. With this particular client, he had already detoxed his hair. So typically with a lock client, they have a lot of debris, and you would want to go in there with some detoxing shampoo or regular old-fashioned Dawn. Really works to help break down all that product buildup that locks tend to hold on to, plus all the sweat and everything else. So you really want to get in there and really get that scalp clean, get those locks clean, really work that stuff in there. So I really take my time with my shampoos on my lock clients. Average time is about 10 minutes on a shampoo. With them, I like to give them about 20-25 minutes. It just really depends on how bad it is. But like I was saying, with this particular client, he had already detoxed. And so I was using my regular shampoos he needed moisture. So I used my hydrating Bumble and Bumble shampoo and conditioner. And that's what I was washing him with. And now we're going to get into me locking. He does not have actual parts, so I don't have to go in there and part out lines. He has sections of hair, as you can see me now. And so with that, you just would go in there and just clean up the area around the hair. And I do this by using the wax to go in the parts. And that's how I will go in there and clean up those parts and clean up those hairs. If I need to use a comb to go in there and grab extra hairs or move something, then I'll go in there and do that. But when people don't have actual parts, this is what you go ahead and do, and just clean up the area and retwist them. As you can see, those parts are clean. Right here, you see me doing the actual 2-strand twists. So what I do when I'm doing my 2-strand twist just for speed and to get it over a little faster, is I 2-strand twist them as I go. I don't retwist his whole head and then go back and do the 2-strand twist. No, I do 2. I twist them individually, and then I intertwine them to make the 2-strand twist, and then I go to my next 2. And that's just works for me. You can create your own method on what works for you. So I like to use my comb to start the twist to really get that root tight. It works for me. Everybody has their own method, but this is the way that works for me. And then I go into a palm roll just to finalize the tightness and the neatness and the cleanliness and bring it all together. If his hair wasn't coming together and I needed to blend it, of course there's tools out there to blend his regrowth to his old lock, I guess you would say. And I'll show you guys that in a different video on how to use that particular tool. But he doesn't need it. I just can retwist his root and keep on moving. Also, I want to say, while I was brushing his hair, I was analyzing the hair, kind of just checking it out to see, what kind of condition is it in? What kind of texture of hair does he have? What is his moisture levels? Like I said, he had detoxed it already, so it was pretty dry. And all this is what you want to know while you're doing this service on this type of client, because you want to know what you need to put back into the hair. And so during your consultation, make sure that you are asking those questions and finding out what is their everyday care routine with their hair, so you can know the best approach for what they're lacking, because that's your goal as the hairstylist or the loctician, is to find out what they're missing and put it back in there so that they can have the best results of their hairstyle. I always start my consultations focusing on the end goal. And so for a lock client, how you start is going to prepare them for the end. Real quick, I want to jump back to shampooing the client and getting the debris out. Some people use steamers, some people soak the locks, and some people use clarifiers too, clarifying shampoos. So all that is good to know and to utilize when you're dealing with lock clients. You want to get them as clean as you can. So our end goal was to moisture our client and to end with a 2-strand twist style. All this matters because while I'm doing his hair, I need to also focus on how is it going to lay? How am I going to get the end results if he wants a middle part, no part? You want to know all this before you start your service, because you don't want to end the service and it's not what they want. As far as products, I am using a wax and a gel. I don't have a specific brand that I like, so I'm not going to tell you which one that you should do. I think that you should find whatever works for you and your clients. And if you have some product suggestions that you would like me to try out and show you on YouTube, put them in the comments and we'll do some product testing for locks. I ended my style with a little bit of mousse, some hairspray, and oil sheen, and there you have it. Lock retwist in a 2-strand twist style. Comment below more looks you would like to see. Thank you for watching.